Lara Trump joins us now. It seems to me that...
I'm here.
Well, that's a wonderful thing. It seems to me that even Newsom's own party disapproves of his strategy. I think it just looks silly to me. What say you?
Well, can anybody say any one thing that Gavin Newsom has done positively for his state? I mean, I'm struggling, Stuart, to think of one thing. If this guy really wants to run for president, you better have a whole host of things. And I agree with Don Brazil. These are serious times. That's why we have a serious person in the White House right now. Think about all the things that this president, Donald Trump, has been able to accomplish in his first 7 months. We wanted to take our border seriously, Donna Brazil. Guess what? Lowest border crossings in recorded history. We want safety and security back around our country, especially places like Washington, D.C. I think we're on day 13 of no murders for the first time in recorded history again in Washington, D.C. Inflation is down. We have trade agreements in place. Those are the serious things Americans care about. So if Gavin Newsom ever wants a snowball's chance at running for anything, even dog catcher after being, governor of a state like California, he better start taking some things more seriously.
Lay it on thick, Lara. Lay it on thick. And you did. That's good stuff. This is just coming at us, Lara. The president is telling states to remove all references to gender ideology within 60 days, or else they'll lose federal funding for sex education programs. What do you think of that, Lara?
Well, whenever he was inaugurated, he acknowledged that there are two genders. There's male and female. A lot of Democrats, some Supreme Court justices, apparently have a hard time identifying that. But we've got to teach the basics to our kids, Stuart. Whenever you see that our kids are not being prepared for real life, they're inundated with this ideology, this push to, woke indoctrination. That's not what parents want out there. We want them prepared one day to be out on their own, to do the work and take care of themselves. We're not doing that. They're not even meeting basic requirements in a lot of these grades. So I agree with President Trump. I think a lot of parents are probably going to be relieved to hear that. We should never be pushing this sort of ideology, this wokeness on our children. We want to give them basics. We want them to be kids for as long as they possibly can. So two genders, male and female. I don't know who needs to hear it out there today, but that's the truth.
They all need to hear it. Lara, last one for you. Make this real fast. Over the past few years, the two largest teachers' unions gave more than $40 million to left-wing groups. I think that the teachers' union left-wing surge is going to end, and I think it's going to end soon. What say you?
Well, I think these teachers' unions know that the only way they're going to keep these bad teachers in place is through, the left. They're the people who have cared so little about our kids and, again, preparing them for life, making sure that they're doing the right things in schools, taught the right things in schools, that they're willing to put bad teachers in place. We want the best and the brightest. That's what this country is all about. That's who we should be promoting. And I would like to see everybody on board with that. Teachers' unions, unfortunately, have failed our students, so not surprising to see, Stuart, $40 million donated to left-wing causes. Those are the only people supporting them at this point.
No surprise. Lara Trump, thanks very much indeed. We'll be watching you on My View. That's Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Lara.